Hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh. Students, Punjab and Sindh Bank local bank officer notification has been released. There are 750 vacancies. And today we are going to discuss the notification and then we are going to discuss the exam pattern and the syllabus, right? So one thing to be noted that Hindi speaking students are not eligible here. Please note it down. So let's start the session. From 20th of August, you can apply for the exam and last date to apply is 4th of September. The date of online examination mentioned is October 2025. Okay. So the local language acceptable for Andhra Pradesh, there is Telugu, Chhattisgarh, there is Chhattisgarhi, Gujarat, there is Gujarati, for Himachal Pradesh, there is Dogri, Jharkhand, Santhali, Karnataka, Kannada, Maharashtra, Marathi, Odisha, Oriya, Pondicherry, Tamil, Punjab, Punjabi, Tamil Nadu, Tamil, Telangana, Telugu, Assam, Assamese. So there are total 750 vacancies. So a lot of vacancies in Maharashtra and Gujarat. So if you are a Hindi speaking, student, right? So you are not eligible, right? So if you do not know any of these languages, you are not eligible. And if you have studied any of these languages like Punjabi in 10th or 12th, then you are eligible. 10th or 12th mein agar aapne ye padhi hai, then you are eligible for the exam, right? So if you have not studied any of these languages and you do not know any of these languages, then you are not eligible, right? You shouldn't waste your time. So 750 vacancies are there total. Minimum age to apply is 20 years and maximum age to apply is 30 years as on 1st of August 2025. So age relaxation is there for the SC, ST, OBC, PWBD category candidates and ex-serviceman category candidates. So you can check the relaxation that is available. So educational requirements, a graduation degree is required. Graduation degree is required from a university that is recognized by Government of India. And then post-qualification work experience is required. 18 months of work experience is required from a public sector bank or a regional rural bank on regular basis. Probation period would also be calculated for sure, right? Experiences in NBFCs, cooperative banks, private banks, payment banks, and small finance banks is not acceptable. It will not be considered. So if you are having work experience in HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank, then you are not eligible for this exam. Okay. So experience certificate must be submitted at the time of application. So at the time of application, experience certificate has to be submitted. And candidates who have been terminated or removed from their services, they are not eligible. So if you were removed or terminated from the services, then you are not eligible. That is very clear. So eligibility criteria is very clear, no doubt about it. So there is a bond amount that you need to pay if you want to quit your job before 3 years. So bond period is 3 years, probation period is 6 months. And 3 months of gross salary would be the bond amount. So 3 months of gross salary plus DA plus GST, that would be the bond amount. Okay. Credit history of 650 plus is required at the time of joining. So scale pay would be the scale 1 plus 3 increments. So selection process, there will be a written exam followed by screening and the personal interviews, and then final list would be released and proficiency in local language. So if you have appeared if you have the local language in your 10th or 12th, then no need to take the local language proficiency test. Okay. So this is the exam pattern mentioned on the notification. There would be English language, banking, general awareness, and economy, and then computer aptitude. 40 questions you need to attempt within 40 marks for banking knowledge, 30 questions, 30 marks for English language, 30 questions within 30 minutes for general awareness economy, and 20 questions within 20 minutes for computer aptitude. Total 120 questions within 120 minutes you need to attempt. So 40% is the minimum cutoff for the general and EWS category and 35% for the reserved category. So the candidates needs to obtain minimum marks in each of the sections, right? So in case more than one candidate scores a cutoff marks, that won't be the case at all. Generally, that won't happen. So minimum qualifying criteria would be decided by bank on the basis of the performance of the candidate. So there is a possibility that 750 students won't be selected. Obviously, there is a bright chances of that. Okay. Moving forward, knowledge of basic of the local language is mandatory. But if you have studied the local language in your 10th or 12th, obviously you don't need to prove the knowledge of local language. Okay. So the final selection is state wise and category wise. Okay. So the weightage of written exam is 70% and the weightage of interview is 30%. So the syllabus of English language, there will be reading comprehensions, para jumbles, para completions, vocabulary based questions, error spotting, sentence improvement, and cloze test. So para jumbles, rearrangement of sentences is also known as para jumbles. For the banking knowledge, we do module wise courses, right? You need to start with the RBI circulars, and the master circulars. उसमें आपके priority sector lending, KYC guidelines, exposure norms, Basel norms, IRAC norms, all these are part of the syllabus. For module B, laws, Negotiable Instruments Act is the most important part. IBC, SARFAESI Act, Coinage Act, and then MSMED Act, Banking Regulation Act, RBI Act, and the Consumer Protection Act. उसके बाद RTA Act. Then in the financial awareness, capital market, money market instruments, foreign currency accounts, remittances. Followed by that, there is news related to banking, monetary policy updates, mergers and acquisitions in the banking industry, and digital banking developments. Then banking terms and abbreviations you need to do. In the last module, the government schemes, all the popular government schemes, the list is not complete here. Atal Pension Yojana, the PPF, the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, Mudra Yojana, Jan Dhan Yojana, PMEGP, CGT MSC, Savnidhi, Awas Yojana, Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, MSME Samadhan, PM Surya Ghar Yojana, all these schemes are very important. The list is very long, it's not complete. For the general awareness and economic awareness, online payment option, NEFT, UPI, RTGS, etc. List of obituaries, brand ambassadors, you need to do GK digest that we prepare every month, list of cabinet ministries, government schemes, international reports, important committees, growth numbers by various organizations, India's growth numbers, GDP growth numbers, union budget, MOUs, mergers, news related to banking, heads of various financial institutions, mutual funds, joint military exercises, list of summits and conferences, India's rank in different indices, list of appointments, list of important days with themes, MOUs signed by India, a list of sports events and winners, awards and honors. For the computer awareness and computer aptitude, computer hardware and software, operating system basics, internet terms and services, MS Office, history of computers, networking and communication, database, security tools and viruses. So Punjab and Sindh Bank local bank officer course is available on BankExamsToday.com, in which we are providing complete video classes, notes, quizzes and the test series. Link to join the course is available in the description. This is my WhatsApp number where you can ask your doubts and we are going to answer your doubts. So list of our successful students in the past, all these students, they took our courses and they cracked their respective exams. And I'm really, really happy for them. You can be one of them in the future, and yes, you're going to be one of them in the future. If there is any doubt in your mind, please ask your doubts and I'm going to answer all your doubts. And that's, I guess, all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.